we're diving into a crucial aspect of success, cracking the code to entrepreneurship. Success means different things to different people, and that's perfectly fine. Some see it as wealth, luxury, while others value it as happiness and health. No matter what your definition is, I'm here to guide you through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. Hi friends, welcome back, and for those new to my channel, welcome. And my name is Luigi Napolitano, and I'm here to share with you my experiences about being an entrepreneur and hopefully help you with your journey. Regardless of where you are with your company, the goal is usually the same. It is to be successful. Success looks like different to everybody else. Some people think it as success as having a lot of money, fancy cars, nice clothes, and expensive dinners. Some of you think it as having a lot of stocks and assets in real estate properties is considered another success. Others see it as being successful is just simply happy and healthy in life. Whatever your success looks like to you is what matters the most. If that's what makes you happy, then go for that. Some of you watching this right now are just starting out your business or you're confused of what to do next. Unfortunately, life as an entrepreneur isn't as easy as others make it out to be. We're in a world where people find it very easy to only show the good. And I get it. It's not easy to be vulnerable. Showing people that not everything goes as planned can be disappointing, and people often keep that part of their life hidden. We've all been on both sides in our lives. I've had many great moments, but I've also had countless times where things didn't go as planned. One day I will share with you of all those my highs and lows. Okay, now for the reason I became an entrepreneur. It was not because of the money, fancy cars, nice clothes. To be honest, I was never in it for the money. You're probably thinking this guy's lying. Money matters the most. It gives you freedom in life, opportunities, connections, so much more. Well, that may be true, but the difference is that I see money as a tool. I've always been in business for the thrill, excitement, and being able to make a difference in people's lives. Don't get me wrong, you need money to run a company and day-to-day life. For me, I've always had the mindset that if you do something, give it everything you've got. Doing great work makes a difference in people's lives and for the better. When you care about your employees, your clients, it will make a positive impact on your business. After, the money will follow. When you shift your mindset, it allows you to focus on what truly matters, and success of being business is no longer stress about money. Don't get me wrong, I've had many times where I was running short on money, my tools, but that usually doesn't happen because I'm not on track with my goals. Sometimes it's because I didn't have the proper plan in place. All I'm trying to say is that once you shift your mindset to not be on track and to worry about money and rather the effort into the business, your goals and your plan, doing the things that passion and makes a difference in life. As long as you're in it for the long run, money will follow. I'm assuming you're watching this right now because your business isn't doing as well, or maybe your business has plateaued and you would like to turn things around. Whatever it is, you should be happy that you're here right now because you're taking an action, taking a step forward. You're trying to solve a problem, and for that, I'm honored that you're watching this video. Okay, let's just get started by saying, first, don't put yourself down. Look back and see all the good things that you have done. Even if it's not business related, think of the positive only. If you have to stop this video for a couple of moments and write them down, then reread it over again, and I promise you, put a smile on your face. Keep the negative away. Honestly, being an entrepreneur is hard. If you're starting a new journey or don't get discouraged, you can do it, like many have before. You don't need to be a genius to be successful. You just need a plan and a goal in place. This will be the foundation of your business. If you already own a company, you know it's hard, but it is to continue keep pushing to be the best version of yourself. Make your company successful again and start another venture. You must do whatever success looks like to you. Being an entrepreneur is all about solving problems. Well, that's for me how I felt anyways. There are going to be a lot of problems, especially at first. When you solve these problems quickly, it can mean that you can move on to the next task or project faster and repeat the process. When you're at the beginning of your entrepreneur journey, you will have to wear a lot of hats. Let's just see, there's marketing, sales, operation, HR, accounting, tech support, and much, much more. The beginning is usually always stressful, but that's a good thing. The reason is because you get involved in every part of your company. Because of your involvement in all the areas, you get a greater understanding of your different components of your business. I believe that in the end, you should be able to do a little bit of everything and that you have at least an understanding of it. This will give you great leadership skills. Once you grow, you can hire people and lessen your workload one person at a time. As I said before, I've had many ups and downs in my business, and I'm sure you will have too, and that's okay. What matters is what you do about the problem. Remember what I said about entrepreneurs about solving problems? Well, that never stops. When a company doesn't run well, or even if something small isn't going your way, the problem is usually that you didn't get the foundation of your business up correctly from the start. You need to have the right system of procedures in place, or you need to reevaluate the ones you have. This should be a part of your goal and plan. This will eliminate the majority of your problems and minimize a lot of the risks. Think of it this way. You probably know your long-term goals, and if you don't, that's okay. Take some time after watching this video and follow a few simple steps, and I'm going to share with you. Now, this part can be a whole video on its own, so if you want to see more in-depth video about this, let me know in the comments below, and here are some quick tips I can share with you right now. Please understand that it's okay to change your long-term goal, so try not to stress about it. We all understand that life changes. At the moment, you might be single while you're writing a long-term goal, or maybe you just got married and you want to start a family. Your long-term goal will always need to be adjusted. Trust me, mine has. Or maybe you started a company with a business partner and that didn't end well. Or maybe you decided to travel around the world and that you want to be part of your goal. And that's okay. You just need to adjust as you go. Usually a long-term goal is about 10 years, usually even about 20 years. Whatever it is, do what's right for you. You will need to break them down, your long-term goals, so it can be achievable and you don't need to feel overwhelmed. Think of your long-term goal as a place that you've never been to. In this case, you would use a GPS to help you guide you to your destination. While you're en route and you're going through the obstacles such as traffic, road closures, that may force you to take a different route that was originally planned. But that isn't a problem because you know that the GPS was going to guide you to your destination. I usually break mine down to 5 simple steps. 1, long-term goal. That's 10 to 15 years. 2 is your midterm goal, 5 to 7 years. 3 is your short-term goal, 2 to 3 years. And then 4 is your 1 to 2 year. And then 5 is your quarterly plan. I usually divide the years by 2 for each step. I would say have a minimum of 10 years for your long-term goal. This will change as you grow your business or you change as a person, and that's okay. Fun fact, people tend to change how they think every 5 to 7 years. So now let's get back to the plan. Once you have made your long-term goal and your midterm goal, your short-term goal, yearly goal, and quarterly plan, yes, that's a lot, you can take it into a further step and break it down even more. Remember, the more you break down your goals, the better it will get. Most people break down their goals into months, weeks, days, and even hours. I've seen people even break down their goals into minutes. Being a father myself, it's not easy to be that specific, so I don't dive into that deep. But if you can, that's great. Long-term goal is like your long vision. As an example, for me, I want to be financially stable where my passion income makes enough to cover all my expenses and also add into my savings. I like to add into my real estate portfolio by having a few more rental properties. Also, I like to get into my book published one day. However, I need to finish my book first, which is a very long goal. Midterm goal, company direction. This for me means that my goal is to have a fantastic team and each member is excel in different aspects of real estate. For example, while I focus on helping families upsize in their homes, I like to have someone on my team that specializes in areas like divorce or downsizing. This will help my clients receive the expert advice tailored to their specific needs without me handling the tasks I don't normally do. Short-term goal, company operation. This for me is to have a proper system in place. If it's repeatable, it's retrainable, and having these systems in place will make my operation consistent and offer them the same level of great service to my clients, yearly and sales clients target. This is where you decide how much you want to sell and the sales target for the year. It varies from each person. Some may aim for 10% more than the sales from last year, while others may aim higher. Whatever your goal is, make sure that you have a plan for what you want to achieve. Break it down further, which leads me to quarterly. Detailed sales and client strategies. Every 3 months, we create a detailed plan for how we were going to sell more homes, stay organized, complete our tasks, and help our clients. It's like a roadmap that guides us to the best ways to reach our goals during that time. These plans help us stay focused, adapt to changes, and in the market and ensure that we're hitting our target. You can continue to break down these steps as much as you like. This is what has worked for me. First, I like to write mine on a whiteboard. I like to do this because I'm standing up, my blood is flowing, and I'm like to move around and think out loud. Once I see it on a whiteboard, I like to direct my plans and goals and enter it into Google Docs and Sheets. I recently started using Notion. Now I can't comment on much yet, but it's good so far. But the point I'm trying to make is that you enter a cloud-based database so that it's safely stored. Once you have your plan goals made, that doesn't mean that you are now done and magic will happen. No, you need to constantly review and reread and revise as necessary. It's almost like manifesting it. Take it up a notch, break it down to each step into smaller steps and then micro steps. I promise you will see results. The one thing about entrepreneurship is that it is hard work. When you first start, you won't likely see the results right away. Many people get discouraged because of this. Whatever you do, don't give up. Honestly, I don't always stick to my plan all the time, so don't stress. I should though. I've noticed that when I don't follow the steps, both my personal and my business take a hit. Life can be busy and I might stray away from the plan sometimes. The key is to recognize the problem and get back on track with the plan, and then it will be okay. Stick to your plan and try to break it down into smaller steps. You'll see excellent results that way. If you don't like something, you need to make a change, go back to the drawing board. You can even ask a friend or family member to join in and brainstorm. This might not always be a perfect solution, but 2 heads are usually better than 1. I came across this book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It opened up my eyes on how small changes can lead to significant results over time. I highly suggest reading it. It's not that pricey and it's an easy read. If you're interested, you can find the link below and check it out. Alright guys, big thanks to those of you who watched my whole video. If you're new to here, my name is Luigi Napolitano. I'll be talking about my new journey, my entrepreneur tips, and to dive into real estate. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Your support motivates me to create more content like this. If you have any topic suggestions, please feel free to drop them in the comment below. As always, it's all about the story, and here's mine for you.